welcome to the Gumtam Restaurant Manager. This is a desktop-based restaurant management system coded in Python and SQL. I made this application for my client, Miss N, to alleviate the difficulties she has faced when documenting financial records for her small restaurant. The success criteria that me and her came up with will be on the top right of the screen. The first specification requires the client to be able to create an account with a 4-digit passcode and subsequently be capable of logging into said account after registering. When it says admin created, please log in, it means the account has been successfully added into the SQL database. Therefore, I can use these credentials to log in. And upon logging in, the user is greeted with a home page with sections covering every aspect they need to manage their restaurant, such as food items, employees, sales, financial reports, and graphical analysis. The second specification requires the program to be capable of simple CRUD operations for each data entry for aspects such as food items and employee credentials. And the client should be able to view their newly added food item in the dashboard. Therefore, this second specification is fulfilled. The third criterion specifies the program is capable of displaying performance data and profit values when the client searches for dates. Enter the desired date in the Sales tab and then click on Reports to view the day's profitability. As seen, the program successfully calculates and displays the selected day's revenue, total labor costs, cost of goods sold, gross profit, net profit, and the profit margin. It's important to note that the negative values present are caused by the arbitrary values used when entering data entries for the food items and sales records. However, this doesn't affect the overall functionality of the database. The fourth criterion requires the program being able to generate line charts to visualize gross profit and net profit across dates. Since these two graphs are generated successfully, the client's specification has been met. The fifth specification that the program has to meet is to display whether today's net profit increased, decreased, or stayed the same compared to the previous day, week, month, and year. The arrows are the visual indicators to tell whether the net profit has increased or decreased. This fulfills the success criteria. The sixth specification requires the system to show error pop-ups for incomplete fields or duplicate IDs or dates. As you can see, when it says not a floating point value, it's expecting an integer or a decimal value. And my empty inputs didn't meet those specifications. This stops me from entering non-existent records, which fulfills the criteria specification. The seventh and final specification requires the program to be capable of supporting the creation of multiple accounts for different storefronts with the required security measures to prevent unauthorized access to any account. And as you can see, by using DB Browser, the admin data table has our new account alongside our previous account. So while this program does meet the success criteria, there are a few improvements that could be made. There is the possibility of employees having salaries instead of wages. To fix this, another pop-up should be added during data entry for employee details to clarify this difference. And there should also be the addition of financial calculations specialized for salaries. Additionally, alternate versions of the database run in different storefronts, and these data values can't be combined or analyzed together. To address this limitation, and in an effort to keep using this centralized database that was already created, the implementation of a foreign key detailing the store ID to the items, sales, and employee data tables could allow the differentiation between different stores' data. And the final extension for this program would be adding a translation option to accommodate different languages like Vietnamese, Chinese, or Russian, instead of just being in English, to further increase the accessibility of the software to other users. And this has been the demonstration for my product. Thank you for your attention.